Well, hey there, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Ink and Whimsy. I'm Laura Daniels, and I'm so glad you decided to spend a little bit of your day with me. I am sitting on the floor with some natural light coming through the window so that the pictures will show up well for you, especially if they have flip flaps or a page protector, because today what I'm going to show you is a flip through of several of my 12 by 12 layouts that have either pull tabs in them, flip flaps, um, journaling cards that flip up, and then I am going to show you how I actually make the slit in the page protector and insert them in it, because I've had several of you ask that. But I thought we'd start it off and just have a little bit of fun looking back over the past couple of months and some of the pages I put together. Each one of these is a video, and I will have the playlist listed below. That's all my single page 12 by 12 layout. So I hope you enjoy it. This is the first one. I did this for fall, and I have this pull out tab right here. And we're going to just set them aside. Now, since I am on the floor, we do have a cat. He is a Norwegian forest cat. So if he decides to walk across this, we are literally just going to roll with it. Now, this is a journaling card that I use. So let me pull this down so you can see how this works. I literally make a card, and then I insert that into my 12 by 12 layout and use it to journal with. Now, this one right here, I have my journaling on the bottom. Whoops. I have the journaling on the bottom, and then I have two photos. So I love how that came out. And then this layout right here is a pull tab on top. And this is my granddaughter playing with her cousin, and they had met for the first time. Oh my gosh, it was one of those moments you want to make sure that you document, because you don't want to just forget all of the fun memories that were taking place. Now, this is my mom and the story about the chickens, and I love this pull tab right here. But you notice in all of the different pull tabs, if I put this in my sheet protector, I'd never be able to get to it. So you end up having to literally cut in the sheet protector. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to set this one over here. This one, I wanted more of this title showing in the actual layout, so I didn't want it to go all the way down. But you pull it out to read the rest of the story. This one, I have the story up above, and this story card pulls out, and then I did a flip flap on the bottom because I had so much to share about this story. So I love how this came out also. So you have the story up top, and then here I just did a bullet note of the actual day and everything we did. Alrighty. And remember, there's a playlist with all of these in it. Now these, I had flip flaps so that I could tell the story and share an additional photo. Here's the other flip flap and a double photo of our kids. And then this was a day at the beach with my granddaughter. And so I used a journaling card to flip up and tell the story on the top, and then an additional photo down at the bottom. All right, so let me show you how I do. And I'm thinking I'll do this one right here with the journaling card because it's basically the same for all of them. And the sheet protectors, they make a huge difference in being able to do this. They're sold by Close to My Heart. It's a very thick plastic. So when you do cut it to be able to insert your card or your pull tab, it's not going to rip and tear. It's going to hold up. So the first thing you do is you have to slip it in the page protector so that you can determine where you have to put said slit. So we're going to put it in here just like this. What do I have this catching on? Catching on, oh, here we go. The glasses. Yes. All right. Let's put it in. All right. Here we go. The picture's coming out pretty good. I was concerned about a glare. That's why I'm sitting on the floor for all of you. All right, so you're going to take a ruler. You're going to take a pencil and you're going to go to the top of where you're going to want to put the slit. And I'm sure you're wondering how I'm going to get the card to go through the slit. It's actually very easy to do. But unless someone shows you these things, you know, you're looking at them going, how in the world? All right. So I want to make sure I go past the side of the card, right? But not too much. And I want to make sure I'm above where the card is. So you want to go like right where the line is. And the pencil is going to give you the indent in the actual page protector. So I'm going to go a little bit past it. I'm going to make sure I press down. I'm going to come all the way across and a little bit. And I want to go over it several times. And you don't see it once you cut it, right? All right, so it's right there. You can kind of see the indent. Now we have to pull this out. We're going to set this aside right here. Can you see the line right there? All right, so now and this was a huge mat. I cut it down so it'd be easy to slip in and out of the sheet protector. So I'm going to slip it in right here. Can you still see the line right there? Good. All right, now I don't put it on the line. See how there's a straight edge right here? Because then I can't see it. I do it like this. Now I want to make sure I have it fully on the actual mat. But see why I didn't put it on the yellow line? I wouldn't have been able to see that. And then you're going to get an X-Acto knife, which we all know we must be careful with. You're going to get your ruler again. And you're just going to hold the ruler up to where this line is. Now let me give you a tip. If you stop midway and you lift up your X-Acto knife, you're going to get a little glitch. And then you're going to have to go back to try to cut it, and then you can make it look all messy. And we don't want that. All right. So eyeball where you're starting with, right? And make sure you're not covering with your ruler. And then make sure you have a pretty good idea back here where you're going to be stopping. So I know it's right there. And it's going to be, you know what I could do? Turn this over so I can actually read the numbers. I want it this way. So I'm going to say on the 12, and it's ending, I'm going to say on the 1. So make sure where it's ending, you actually have a number there. It doesn't matter at the top end because you know where that is. But when your hand is running down it like this, you want to know where you want to stop so that you don't keep going past the mark that you made. So I'm saying it's right there at the 1. Okay, so I know once I have it straight, when I get to the 1, that's my stopping point. And I'm starting right here, and it's real easy. You just take the X-Acto knife, you go down the edge, and see, because I put the 1, I know that's my stopping place. I am not stopping halfway going, uh-oh, where am I stopping here? Sometimes I blabber. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense to all of you. So I've cut it. Look at that nice cut right there. Now you put your picture back in, your 12 by 12. We're just going to set it here on the side. And I'm going to give you the tip on what you do when you get to the card. See my hands up like this? Number one, it helps you to slide your 12 by 12 in there. But you grab the top of the card. And as it's going down, this is where it gets a little tricky, just trying to keep the card up and go down. Okay, here we go. All right, but once it's in there, let me grab the back. All right, here we go. You want to make sure you don't get caught on your embellishment. See how easy though? And remember, I got caught on this before, so we're going to lift that up. And it got caught again. Once it's in there, it's safe. Pulling it down. Look at that. Look at that. All righty. And then you just flip it up. There you go. That is how you do it. Now I think, oh, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. I was a little worried, like, oh, here I am doing it on a video and I've messed it up. But you see how easy that is. Now, if we were doing this right here, all we would do is hold the ruler along this side, because remember, this is a pull tab. And then once you slip it in, you will pull this out, or you'd have it out, and then you just put it right in there. Okay, so that through the page protector, this is the only thing that's on top of it, is this little tab. All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let's leave it in the comments below. And until we meet again in YouTube land, God bless and have an incredible day.